Hey, thank you for stopping by. This is beer review number 18 for Dude with the Brew. Thank you for stopping by. This is beer review number 18 with a Dude with a Brew. And I am Brandon. Today we're going to be going back to Lord HOBO Brewing. Let us go to their website. We're going to be checking out their glorious IPA. So we're going to go to Lord HOBO Brewing. We're just going to type in Lord HOBO and hit go. Hit their little website right there. I'm going to use that nice, beautiful mobile website. We're going to hit yes for our power. We're going to sit there and click on our beers. It looks like it's not going to work the way that I want it to work. There we go. It's a little bit better. We're going to sit there and click on Glorious IPA. Glorious IPA. New England's IPA. You already saw that right there. See that? Yep. Beautiful. You can read. Alcohol by volume 6.5. IBU 72. Nice bitter beer. Pilsner malt. Featured hops is Galaxy. Where are we going to get some? You can click there. You can find it at giant Wegmans. Find it at a lot of different places across Pennsylvania, East Coast. It's nice. The appearance is bright and hazy. You can hit the aroma is peach and grapes. I didn't really smell that in aroma. I smell a little bit of tropical more towards that. The taste is tropical fruits. Like I smelled orange and lemon. Nice media right there, and then hashtag glorious. Ever-flowing updates. You can hit that right there, and you can see what kind of information they got. I'm going to try those other ones right there, Isolations Prize, and then you can click on all the other beers that you have to offer right there. Hopefully you guys can go back and check that website out. But here's for a little bit of a close-up. You can see that right there. This is the Glorious IPA, a little bit more ornate than the last three beers that we had. It is from Lord HOBO Brewing. We got 6.5 alcohol by volume as stated on the website. We have this double dry hopped IPA, a classy showcase of Galaxy hops and all their glory. So Galaxy hops are phenomenal. You're going to have a tropical, juicy, and what they say, an elegant New England style beer. And it's also crafted in New England at Woburn, Massachusetts, in the United States of America. Not bad. As always, you have your government warning right there. Please do not drink if you're pregnant, or if any of those other requirements meet your life, do not do it. So this New England's IPA. Let's do a beer pour and see how we have. Hopefully the taste of my really dry cider is out of my mouth by now. Nice head on there. Now that's kind of odd. Huh. Maybe it's sitting in the fridge like it did. But if you can see this right on the bottom right there, it looks like I actually have hop residue inside this can. I'll let you know, I've had this one before, but that looks very odd. But yeah, it looks like hop residue. So far, it smells phenomenally citrus. Notes of orange. You can smell a little bit of lemon in there. And then a little bit of that tart grapefruit coming out through. But that's a little bit odd. If it tastes a little bit bad, then I'll have to redo this beer review. And maybe that's what happened. Maybe the way I put it in my fridge caused it to actually solidify and clump. I don't know if you can see that. If you look right there, you can see the little residue and the little beans, it looks like. But aroma overall is phenomenal. The appeal is a lot better than the last one, so I'm going to give the appeal for this beer a 7 out of 10. The aroma, good aroma, 8 out of 10 for that. I don't know. Let's go in for a taste. Really tangy, off I'd honestly have to go see if I can get another one of these and see if I can compare this. And I'll just add this to the end of this video, another comparison. But the last time I opened one of these cans, that residue wasn't in the can. Maybe they made a mistake. Or maybe I made a mistake in pouring. Either way, it's good. But overall, I still enjoy it. I still find the bitterness very pleasing. I still find the aroma very pleasing. I'm going to give this a nice 7 out of 10 for flavor. We're at a whopping 22 out of 30 for overall score. From everyone here at Dude with the Brew, that's mainly me because everyone else that wants to join the videos is too young, and I try to promote, you know, good, healthy habits and doing everything in moderation. Let us go over to our discussion and let us see what we're going to talk about. Right. And then they're not on the same subject at all. The subject over here is the little taboo abortion subject, and then the subject over here is the taboo gun subject. So both sides likes to use an argument that someone will still be able to get guns or be able to get abortions. And it's true. You outlaw abortion, people will go find a way in order to how to abort themselves, and then guess what? Not themselves, but the baby that they don't want to keep. And essentially, they'll still get the end result what they want. It's going to hurt them worse than what it would before, but they'll get the result. And then we go over here, and then the right says, hey, if you outlaw all guns, guess what? Criminals will still get weapons. And it's true. Criminals get illegal weapons all the time. There's cities all across this country that have criminals killing each other, and that's what goes down. So how can we sit there and we say that the right and the left aren't similar? They are. They just use it towards different ideas. You know, the left wants to be able to have abortions, and they say that they value life. That's why they want to get rid of guns. And the right says, how can you value life if you have abortions? And we want to save life by defending ourselves with those guns. So they're both the same, just in a different way of speaking, but they both know how to navigate the same style argument. So we keep on hearing that, you know, this is a certain style that we're speaking, a certain style weapon, a certain style argument. You know, that's just a sugarcoating way of saying, hey, this is what we believe that we need to push, and that's how our agenda is going to be pushed. So when we push the agenda, we don't really do much. We don't really do much that's going to help. I think we should actually push the facts. Abortions hurt women. Abortions hurt babies. Over time, bodies will learn how to reject a child. Because if you keep going in and you keep on having an abortion, it does do damage. It does do damage to the woman's body. We want to sit there and argue that we don't need guns. Maybe we don't. Maybe we could eliminate all weapons. But then guess what? People find a way to do damage to other people. Baseball bats, knives, whatever you want to say. They will still do the damage that they want to do. They will still cause people to die. Because just how it goes. We are sinful. So whenever you say that the right and left don't actually have any type of similarity, they do. They do in a lot of ways. It's just that they talk about different things in those similarities. That's why when we sit here and we hear about these shootings and these mass shootings, we hear people blaming politicians. Only one because it fits an agenda. But we hear them blaming that politician because of the rhetoric that is being spoken by him. But it's not his fault. No matter if he did say to do it or not. If we truly believe in equality, we would still hold the person accountable, but we don't. We don't want to believe in equality. Equality means that you can't blame the person that you have an agenda against. If you want true equality, then you're going to hold each and every person responsible for their own actions. And then we're going to sit there and we're going to try to blame other things like video games, the parents, and how they upbring them, kids, into those lives. But hey, it's ultimately everyone's choice. Some people may not be able to process the right choices, and we have to identify that. Thus, that's why I say, in our hearts, we admit that not everyone is equal. Because if we pass blame, that's what we're doing. We are stating in our hearts that not everyone is equal in this world.